Hello and welcome to Serbia for the Women's European Handball Championships. Clayton Lucas here with you as the host Serbia take on Norway from Group A. Belgrade is buzzing and the comeback arena will be expecting nothing short of the absolute best from Serbia as they look to spur on the team to an opening day victory. Underdogs they may be, but they will no doubt push Norway, the defending champions, very hard. And this should be an absolutely cracking encounter. On paper, Norway are the team of these championships, in so much as they hold every major title, making them the undisputed queens of handball. They're after a fifth successive European title, but their form since the London Olympics has dipped. They lost to Denmark and France in the Mobiling Cup last month, and they finished bottom of the Golden League to boot. However, coach Hergerson will be confident of his team's ability to perform in the big games, and this is one of them. Ukraine and the Czech Republic make up the other two teams in this group. Serbia, last time out of the European Championships, finished bottom of their group. However, they will be hoping that the Combank Arena, which can hold 20,000 people, will have everybody screaming for them, and it can make a difference to play in an atmosphere like that. Your referees are from Spain. Andrea Makin on the left and Ignacio Garcia on the right. We're going to have the national anthems for both teams. We'll start with Norway and finish with Serbia. So both teams now make their final preparations ahead of this opening match for them. That's the Norway squad, and they really have got such strength in depth. The talent from top to bottom is excellent. They have plenty of key players. Number 6, Heidi Loke. She's won every title possible. She's there in the picture, just 29 years of age. She's all-star team 2011, and as well as the World Handball Player of the Year last year. Well, for Serbia, lots of talent. And in terms of notable players for them, Andrea Lekic, number 7. Biljana Filipovic, number 26. And Sanja Damjanovic, number 11. It's Andrea Lekic who gets the spotlight. Indeed, Biljana Filipovic. So the referees wish themselves the best of luck. We'll know if they've had a good game because we won't notice them. They're just about ready to get things started. Players are definitely ready. The crowd are ready. There's an air of anticipation about this one. Norway expected to win. But Thorja Hergesson will be taking nothing for granted, that's for sure. They are notoriously slow starters, and maybe, just maybe, that will play into Serbia's hands as Sasha Voskovic high-fives his team as they get ready to come out onto court. Serbians do like to leave it to the last minute before they arrive, and evidently the Combank Arena, all the tickets have been sold, and as you can see it's beginning to fill up nicely now. The score table is ready, delegates are just about ready, and the wait will shortly be over as the hosts, who are playing in white, will have the throw-off, take on the champions supreme of handball in the form of Norway. Damjanovic makes her final preparation. So away we go then. Serbia with the throw-off. They're playing with the white tops and the red shorts. It's Norway defending in all red as this encounter gets underway. It'll be Serbia with the first chance for the attack. Lekic with the ball. Popovic comes inside and she gets the ball now. Some good movement from Serbia. Nice little spin away, and that's intercepted. Oh, Norway thought they were going to be in then. It was Karolina Brevang who took the ball, but Serbia were fouled, so they keep possession. Trebs and Popovic will be working together on that right side. It comes round to Popovic. Trevic is out on the right wing. First chance, good save. Haraldsson into the action, but there's a foul in the act of shooting, and it looked like it was Camilla Herem defending in the area. Despite the save, it means Serbia have a penalty. Damjanovic scores, and the first goal goes to Serbia, to the delight of the fans and to the delight of Sanja Damjanovic. So a bright start for Serbia. That's Norway with their first attack. Lund. keeping Norway at bay at the moment. That's a cracking finish. And they are on level terms. Karolina Breivang gets the goal. Serbia tried to respond quickly, but that's a great save from Linda Haraldsson, Katrina Linda Haraldsson. Her sister, Christina Lunde Borgensen, number 9. Bottom of your picture. Has the ball now. Denied by the post, but gets it back, and there's a chance here now for Norway. Lovely lob, good finish. Norway lead 2-1. So Kristin Koren gets the goal. And after being one down, Norway have asserted themselves on this match very quickly. Koskovic won't be too worried just yet. He knows that his team are going to come out firing. They're going to have to try and get Norway on the back foot. A goal here would help the cause. Solid defending from Norway. Frafjord. Popovic. Rikic. Popovic again. Oh, that's a bit of a range finder, and it didn't really find its range, did it? Norway with some space to work with. Tries to get that to Alstad, and now Alstad will leave the court. It's replaced by Breivang. Alstad in for defensive duties, Breivang in for offensive duties. For those two changing regularly during the course of the match. Ball in. Oh, that's a great finish. Didn't look like Frafjord was going to have enough time or space. Somehow she makes it happen. Turns, and even with the push is able to get the ball away. And Katarina Tomasiewicz, the keeper for Serbia, couldn't stop it. Norway leading by 2. It's quite incredible to think, really, that one team can dominate the sport so much that they hold the European Championship title, they hold the World Championship title, and they hold the Olympic title. But Norway are the best team on the planet right now. 4 European Championships in succession shows it's no fluke. Looking if they can to make it the 5th. Nice goal, good work, Serbia sticking to their guns, and it's Svetlana Ognjenovic who gets the goal to bring them back to within 1. Lund. Just imagine what that's like when you are the top team in the world. Everybody that plays you, for them, it's their cup final, it's their World Championship final, it's their European Championship final, and that's what Serbia and how Serbia will have to play this one. And it would appear that Norway's goal has been disallowed. Well, I can't see why. It might just be, it is indeed just a graphic error. It is still 3-2. Oh, good interception. And now a chance here for Serbia. They could draw level. They've got the overlap, and oh, they don't make use of it. Pop Lazic went on her own. Thought she could get through, but that's a wonderful save by Lund. quality finish. And that's got to be a bit of a worry for Serbia. Suland it was who puts that one away from 9 metres, and the ease with which she scored that. Nobody closing her down, low to space, right across the keeper. Now Norway leading by 2. Serbia are going to have to keep an eye on that. They don't want many more of those to go against them. Good defence. Well rescued by Camilla Herem. And Norway come away quickly with it. Breivang goes out wide. Good finish. Fortunately though, just very slow to get up was Kuren. She's up and running now. I think Tomasiewicz will be a little bit disappointed leaving her near post that exposed from that angle with the winger coming in. That's a great finish right across the keeper into the opposite corner. Ognjenovic. Svetlana Ognjenovic is playing very well at the moment for her team. Already we've had 5 yellow cards issued. So get the feeling the next thing is going to be a 2-minute suspension. Well, somehow Norway keep hold of the ball. It did look as if it Frafjord had let it hit her foot. Lund, no way through. Goes out wide and space now. Good save. Well, now Norway have to get back quickly to defend. Oh dear. No, just like that, it's Serbia are in trouble. This should be a goal for Norway. It is a goal for Norway. And Linn Suland makes no mistake. It was Suland and Frafjord, and also in attendance Herem. And this is the perfect start for Norway. They're keeping the crowd quiet, giving their travelling fans something to shout about. Popovic. Oh, good save, hand and post, and now Norway looking to go cross-court. That was so close to being an own goal. Ognjenovic would have been very disappointed. Somehow, between her and Tomasiewicz, they keep the ball out. And Serbia have a penalty. Bending in the area. Take your pick from Lund and Suland. Sanja Damjanovic. Good save. What a save that is from De Haraldson. Massive spread, arms and legs as wide as possible. And she gets her left hand onto the ball to deny Damjanovic. Perspiration, and it's a Serbian player who's gone down, slipped on that perspiration. That's a bit of a worry. Number 15, Jelena Eric. Some players wear the ankle supports. That can have its own problems because it transfers the impact up the leg. She could end up with knee problems. Good to see she's okay on her feet. Possession lost. So Serbia coming away with it. Breivang he got hold of that. But it's Serbia who keep possession. Both teams being a little sloppy, which has resulted in no goals, as Norway now have a chance to attack. Solan. Solan combining along with Braybank. Coming in off of the wing, and it's the long shot again, the 9-metre shot, which goes racing past the keeper. I think Norway have discovered pretty quickly is they have that outlet. The 9-metre shot is paying dividends for them at the moment. It's a 2-minute suspension for Ida Alstad. So subjective, isn't it? I'm sure those of you supporting Norway will be screaming that there was never ever a 2-minute suspension, and those of you supporting Serbia are saying yes, you should have gone much before that. That's a good finish. Sanja Damjanovic straight over the top. Nice defending by Damjanovic. Boskovic is trying to tell all his players where they need to go and what they need to do. And just watch him down at the bottom of the picture. He's playing every point, isn't he? Nikoloka keeps the ball. So Serbia survive a Norwegian attack and bring the ball away themselves. Still 3 behind. Oh, brilliant save. That looked for sure to be a Serbian goal, but Lund once again making himself as big as possible. That one a rather easier effort. Good block by the defenders to slow the ball down, recognised by Lunde Haraldsson, Katarina Lunde Haraldsson. Change up. Camilla Herem going on to the right wing for Norway, just out of your picture. Alstad playing in the middle, has the ball now. Nice play, great pass, wonderful finish. Heidi Loki. Quick banked pass into her, she spins past the defender to put a 4-goal cushion now on the scoreboard. And Serbia have called timeout. Sasa Boskovic knows there could be trouble ahead. He's trying to put pay to that by calling the timeout.
Dobro, raširite ih samo malo, ali devojke u odbrani, znači izađete i vratite se bez faula. Znači to je problem. Znači ovdje kad ne prebrojite dobro, ako si već zašla, ostani i napravite faul. Sad je ušla Loki, obratite pažnju, sad idete pasom. Ajmo devojke.
Når vi er tålmodige og holder formasjonen, så er det riktig bra. Det er bra aggressivitet. Forberedt på å bryte, fortsatt bryte kryss og pakke. Som vi sa, når de går i været, enerne, is i magen. På starten, is i magen. Inntil. Vi holder litt grann til på den avstillingen som er inne. At Marit bytter med Sulland, tar og sitter litt til. Og så, hei, du skal kjøre lite. Jeg kan tenke meg noe mer bredde på sidebekkene i inngangene.
Two very different timeouts. Very cool, calm and collected Norway. And rather more animated Serbian timeout. Solid defending from Christian Koren against Ognjenovic. And at last, Serbia find a way through. Popovic getting the better of Katrina Lunda Haraldsson. Nice offload, spin, turned, goal scored by Poblazic, Sledana Poblazic. Actually plays her handball in France for Besançon. So too does Jelena Popovic. And number 33, Stojkovic, who we haven't seen yet, she plays for Le Havre. Isavic plays for Metz, so quite a few of the players plying their trade in France for Serbia. In fact, most of the squad are abroad. Four of the players play locally, as it were, in Serbia. Two for Zayakar. Serbia get themselves a penalty for that foul by Ida Halstad on Lekic. Janovic will take it. Can she get past Haraldsson? She does indeed. Haraldsson deciding to stay on her line, which I guess gave her a little bit more time, but the speed at which that went, she actually moved away from the ball. Serbia back to within two. They've closed the gap. Boskovic is screaming at his players. Just how much of that actually gets heard when you're in the midst of it all, on court with the crowd and all the other noise that's going on as Norway quickly respond. Halstad fires home. Tomasiewicz was unsighted. Popovic. Serbia trying to open a door, but it's taken away from them. A chance now for Norway on the fast break. Should score, must score, does score. Goal for Norway. Brilliantly finished by Christian Koren. The lefty making no mistake at all. Well, whilst we were watching that, here's a 2-minute suspension for Christian Lunde Borgensen. Oh, it's Breivang that goes, it's not Lunde. So Breivang is off. Well, they're not making it that easy for themselves, Norway. Have a look at this again. Breivang, oh, well, in fact, it was Lunde got the last touch, but just a little handoff from Breivang was enough. Ivanovic back on her feet. And it'll be Lekic with the penalty throw. This time Haraldsson off her line. Back she goes, interesting, still doesn't work. So a few different tactics being employed by Katrina Haraldsson. She went the right way, just went under her. It was unlucky, good finish by Lekic. Yeah, 2-minute suspension for Serbia. So Katarina Kripes is off. Just means it's really hard work for both teams now. A player down each. More court to cover. And it's once again Ida Alstad who fires home for Norway. Rather narrow block put up by Poplazic. Looking at her feet as well, not really going up and trying to take the space away. So changing keepers. Ivana Rizovic is in for Serbia. We're seeing plenty of goals. Norway holding on to that 4-goal lead, despite Serbia coming back to within 2. Norway have wrestled those back away from them again now. Stadlund nearly lost possession. Ooh. Nice play. Lekic was in there early, hand up on the shoulder of Ida Alstad. But with a little more space, Alstad fires home. And again, it's that shot, isn't it? 9 metres and bang, in it goes. And not even Rizovic can stop it.
Norway's leading 12-7.
Norway not sticking rigidly to the line, but then Serbia haven't got a line player in there at the moment, so that makes it a little bit easier for the team in red. Now Janovic tries to come in round the back, and that's a nice finish. Haraldsson sent the wrong way. Dimitrijevic with the goal. So going according to plan at the moment for Norway. Bravang back in now. Both teams up to full strength. Well, that could have gone anywhere. It hit the post, hit Rizovic. She knew it hit her, but then she turned around and still didn't know where it gone. Somehow it stayed out. Have another look at this again. Bang, bang. Oh, off both posts. Unbelievable. Whilst all that's going on, Lekic has been caught on the nose. Pretty sure the coach wasn't just putting it back in place. At least we hope not. She's good to carry on. Serbia on the attack. Lekic sent the ball out wide on Janovic, back inside. Lekic again. Dimitrovic is into the action, but she can't score with her second effort. Ooh, Alstad nearly lost it. Has it back, out to the wing. No space available. And no space either inside. Good work by Serbia. Denying Heidi Loki. What's the ref given here? Lekic was shooting. Pushed away by Lund. Looks like Katrina Haraldsson Lund is in a little bit of trouble with her left wrist. Maybe that's just for the cameras. Nice press by Norway, and that means now they can break away with the ball, and it should be a goal here for Herem. It is a goal for Herem. Just closed Serbia down so quickly, they lost the ball. Herem comes away with it. Norway increase their lead. Again, good defending. Another chance here for Norway as they come on the break. Loki can't quite keep it under control, and Serbia can breathe a sigh of relief. I thought here Gerson is pretty happy with what he's seeing at the moment. Norway creating plenty of opportunities. And Serbia are a little bit lacklustre at the moment. To the spot, Alstad is marching. And she knows it was a suspension was coming. Good save, and then going for the ball. She had a little grab of her, didn't she? Enough to warrant the suspension. So Ognjenovic looking to try and close the gap a little bit. Adelsson looking to deny her. That's great play from Ognjenovic. She went to Haraldsson's left the first time. She went to the right the second. Both occasions Haraldsson's gone the wrong way. And Ognjenovic at the moment has Haraldsson in her back pocket as far as the penalties are concerned. Trouble here for Norway. Heidi Loke, well, just has a little word with Lekic to say, just watch it, young lady, there could be trouble. Well, there's trouble for Lekic because she's got a 2-minute suspension. Loki went down in a big heap and looked to be in a lot of pain, but when she got up, she wasn't, was she? Just caught off the ball. That was unlucky, but she's going to get a penalty for it. A little bit of afters, plenty of that between all the players. Loki gets through, and there's a little word with Ognjenovic as she gets up. Norway keep possession. Brevang. It's a melee of bodies out at the moment, and number 26, Biljana Filipovic, is all arms and legs, isn't she? She's a bit gangly, she's getting stuck in there, that's for sure. And Loki is on the receiving end of some tenacious treatment, and a chance here maybe for Serbia. Oh, well denied. Excellent watch and great play by Haraldsson, who saw that one coming, intercepted the ball and headed off Serbia at the pass, and it's Norway who keep possession. Filipovic again, she's taking up a lot of space on the line for Serbia. That looked like it hit Ognjenovic on the foot, it did. So Norway saying, well, Norway getting the ball, that's that interception from Haraldsson. Nearly stolen, chance here now for Norway. And they score, the lead's back to 5. Then Christian Koren. Lovely play with the ball out wide by Lynn Suland to find Koren. She has Regelhuth on her shirt. the stinger for Ida Alstad. Two on one, and calmly done by Camilla Herem. And they're starting to run away with this as they race away to score. Loki supporting Herem, but she didn't need her. An impressive lead now for Norway. Jenovic, good finish. Well, she's a contender for MVP for Serbia already with her efforts off that wing and with her defending. Super movement from Ida Alstad, just checks and moves, steps inside then outside. Rajovic had no clue as to where she was going. Brevang goes wide, back to her again. Three players just moving it around, looking for that opportunity, looking for the movement of the line player, and it was Loki who draws the foul and draws the penalty. Defending in the area by Krepij, and Norway profit from it. Koren with the goal. First goal. Filipovic getting in on the action. And it's another penalty for Norway. They're coming thick and fast now. Loki goes down, caught once again. The ball. Looks to have caught Rizovic in the face. I've seen goalkeepers knocked out by the ferocity of the shot. That did, didn't it? Smack, bang, wallop, right in the mush for Rizovic. But she denies the goal. As you could say, she kept her eye on it. That means now Tomasevic is in. But she can't stop Karen. 100% record for her from the penalty spot on that 7-metre line. That was really well worked. Sanja Rajovic popping up, completely unmarked, getting in behind Norway's defence. Good finish. Ida Alstad left standing. Well, this first half has absolutely flown by. And it looks as if Serbia might have the last opportunity for attack. 10 seconds in which to try and close the gap a little bit if they can. Oh, denied by the woodwork. And the wrestle for the ball, it's Norway that have it. There goes the hooter. And it's Norway who have the lead at the end of the first half. Serbia started brightly, Norway took control, and they have been in the driving seat ever since. On the plus side for Serbia, they haven't let Norway get completely out of sight. But it's going to be an uphill struggle for them in the second half. Confirmation of the score. Norway leads Serbia by 17 goals to 12. And as the teams head to the changing rooms, we'll take a short break and I'll be back with you for the start of the second half. Welcome back for the start of this second half here. It's Norway with the throw-off playing in red, Serbia in white defending. Norway leading by 5 goals, up 17-12 in this opening match from Group A of this 10th Women's European Handball Championship here in Serbia. We're in Belgrade at the Combank Arena. Holds 20,000, about 5,000 in watching this one. That's just about the perfect start for Serbia in this second half, denying Norway, and a chance maybe, very nearly a chance for Damjanovic, but she couldn't get the shot away. That'll do. Lekic scores. Hamilton with no chance. Another wild one from Lund. Over the top of the block, but straight over the top of the crossbar as well. Serbia will keep possession. Good stop by Lund. And again. But Ognjenovic comes in off the wing, picks up the loose ball and dispatches it for Serbia. Well watched. Norway were off and running. They thought Haraldsson had kept hold of the ball. They're off on the attack and it cost them. That's wonderful play. Excellent work by Heidi Loki. Gets past Lekic and creates the space to beat the keeper as well. Serbia make a couple of quick changes. Steaming up on line, Poplazic working the line for Serbia. Between Lund and Heidi Loki. Serbia very wasteful. So no real pressure coming from Serbia. Playing a flat defence. Gives more room for Norway to work with. Lund gets it wide out to the wing. And just enough spin on the ball by Herem to see that one go past Tomasiewicz. That was unlucky because Damjanovic just couldn't release the ball through to the wing. Kubej was waiting for it. Well, that's a good finish. Andrea Lekic plays a handball in Hungary for Gio Eto. Gets the better of Katrina and Haraldsson. Massive tussle going on the centre line between Lekic and Loki. Look at that. In fact, it was Jelena Eric ended up sitting on Heidi Loki. Plenty of aggro going on off the ball. Norway will keep possession. It's absolutely thumped against the crossbar by Lynn Suland. Greybank, Suland. Good stop. Chance here for Serbia, Ognjenovic. Good save. Brilliant save from Haraldsson. You'd expected that Ognjenovic would have scored this one. Great play from Lekic. Finds Ognjenovic, and that's a super stop. He's having a great game in goal, is Katrina Haraldsson. Plays for Giori. Serbia snatched it again. Now can they capitalise? Yes, they can. Brilliant play. Senja Damjanovic fires that one in. This time Haraldsson with no chance. Got the shot away early. Herem who'd given the ball away. And it's Damjanovic who punishes Norway. 5-goal lead at the start of this half, and 6 minutes in, it's been cut to 3. Lund has a look, nothing on. Now there's something on. That's a great stop by Tomasiewicz. Serbia can come away again. Can they close the gap still further? Out wide, Ognjenovic. Brilliant finish. Serbia are on a roll here. Boskovic will be delighted. Lovely play, great fast ball out to the wing. Ognjenovic finishes up. Something for the crowd to shout about. And it's all down to the save from Tomasiewicz. And it's prompted a timeout by Norway.
Gi dere tid med keeper. Gi seg tid med målvakt. Opp i været, vente litt. Hei, så det returspill, damer. Ja, det der det ligger. Nå det mye mer råskap når vi først skal løpe her borte. Hei, vi skal opp et hakk. Kom igjen!
Well, there's real hope for Serbia, isn't there? They can continue to play like that. They'll put Norway on the back foot and deny them scoring opportunities and take their own chances. It could be an upset on the cards. Thorir Bergersen taking no chances in calling that timeout. His 5-goal lead evaporated. Now just 2 in it, and the crowd right behind Serbia booing Norway as they have possession. And high-five celebrations. You think Serbia has scored? They're keeping Norway at bay. Still a long way to go, though, in this second half. And still Norway have possession. Damjanovic is in the mix. That's a good introduction. So Anja Edin comes in, but Serbia responds straight away. Mitrovic with her goal, cancelling out that of Anja Edin. Still just 2 goals separating the teams. Good defensive work by Ognjenovic to deny Norway on their right wing. Serbia really have the bit between the teeth now. And again, Serbia working hard, but it looked like there was a bottom in the penalty area. So possession goes to Norway. Well, in the end. The defending was a little bit too aggressive, and so Sanja Damjanovic gets a yellow card, well, 2-minute suspension. Had hold of Sulan's shirt for far too long. Penalty. Ognjenovic was still moving. She hadn't stood still. And as Koren went in, draws the foul. So Ognjenovic goes off, and all that hard work from Serbia could be undone here as they're 2 players down. Norway with a penalty. Oh, trying to be too cute. Looking to try and spin the ball past the keeper. She's put that much too wide as Camilla Herem. This is going to be interesting now for Serbia. Hitting with license to go and man mark just to go out there and get close. And Norway defending very high. Difficult for Serbia to get in behind. But the crowd spurring them on, and that's not going to count. Possession has been given away. So the goal counts, and it looks like Lekic has hurt herself now. With the best will in the world, you have to wonder how much of this is actual injury and how much of this is actually playing for a little bit of time because they're 2 players down. I'm not cynical. She looked to get a knee in the ribs, didn't she? Oh, she did, yeah, right above the hip. That's probably going to sting a bit. As Eden goes off, she doesn't care, she scored. The Norwegian fans will be happy with what they're seeing. So much as the 5-goal lead was excellent. The clock's been stopped now for Serbia anyway, while Lekic receives treatment. So play continues. Serbia have the ball. Still 2 players down. Very difficult to mount an attack in that situation, and possession's lost again. Fast break here for Norway. Herem denied. Edin scores. Oh, denied as well. Super play. Did Tomasevic get anything on it? It doesn't matter. She certainly forced Edin to go wide enough. Denied by the post for the first time of asking. Heroldsson sends it out to Herem, who goes across, finds a post, and then Herem, oh, just touched onto the post by Tomasevic. Brilliant save. So Serbia riding their luck, and they got 1 player back onto court now. Savic coming in to do a bit of a job. And now Serbia back up to full strength. Savic, chance for her, and she scores. Brilliant play from Jelena Savic. There didn't seem to be any space at all for that one to go in, and before you know it though, Norway have struck back themselves through Anja Edin. We've had a flurry of activity, haven't we? 11 minutes gone in this second half. Again, it just flies by. All of which Leaves the score with Norway just 3 in front of Serbia, and it's not as comfortable as it might otherwise be for Thorir Gerson and his team. And still every opportunity for Serbia to get something from this match. Damjanovic was again. Damjanovic. Oh, she's got. Well, she had Heidi Loki round the neck. Has she got a suspension here? Well, indeed she has. Sort of Loki slipped a little bit as she went in, and she went down, and therefore she's got hold of the shirt, but she's almost pulled the shirt off of her. Damjanovic is going to be on thin ice when she comes back on. If she gets another 2-minute suspension, that'll be the end of her match. Although Serbia would be able to replace her after 2 minutes. Good finish from Loki. She's a real battler, right in the sharp end, at the sharp end, in the thick of it. Hustling and bustling, and she gets her goal. 3 from 4 attempts for her. Serbia just running down a little bit of the clock, trying to find a way through, but Norway really are squeezing the court, making it difficult. Chance, good save, but it's going to be a penalty. Lekic goes down again. Frustration for Katrina Haraldsson. She makes the save, but now knows she's going to have to try and stop a 7-metre throw. Thought she'd done enough. Still, yeah, Solberg in, just to give Haraldsson a breather. Damjanovic will take it. Good finish. Well, they're sticking to the task and they're sticking with it, but Serbia still have to up a level. They're going to really make an impact into this one. It's an offensive foul. Serbia have the ball back. Could really do with scoring here if they can. They'll bring it back to 2. That'll keep some pressure on Norway. Back up to full strength very shortly. Blažić comes in to run the line. Lekic with it. Off the wing, good save. Krpež it was who couldn't find a way through. And neither can Heidi Loki. Chance now for Serbia. They've got a 1-player advantage, but Loki's back quickly. That's going to squeeze the wrong side of the post. It's squeezed under Haraldsson. Krpež couldn't make it spin into the goal. In fact, just caught Haraldsson's heel, which stopped it from going in. So left heel as it goes through. Norway were scoring with ease from 9 metres in the first half. It's not been the same story in the second. This has helped Serbia close the gap. And now Serbia call timeout. Sasa Bošković, the head coach, Feels now's the time to have a word with his players.
Napad, sad lomimo utakmicu. Znači sad lomimo utakmicu. Slušajte ovako. Odigrat ćemo ovdje ovako. Popka ovdje, Andreja ovdje, Marina ovdje, Sanjica ovdje, Ceca ovdje. Opa, pas, ukrstiš, Marina sa Krpicom. Krpice daš Andreja, Andreja podbaciš Sanji. Sanja pravo na ovo, ovako ti izađe Popka u prostor. Razumeš? Popka u prostor. Ako ne, Ceca je sama, slobodno vrati loptu.
Those white balls can be so useful just to show exactly what the coach wants, as opposed to stand there saying, I want you to come here, here, here. There you go, look, this is what I want you to do. You're here, you're here, you're here. I want you to move in here. I want you to come round to here. I want this to happen. And it's a very good tool, and it's being used by Gerson as well. It's whatever works, it's whatever you can use to get that message across that the players can understand, and it's getting it across as quickly as possible. Lekic goes wide, Ognjenovic, unlucky, gets the crossbar. Serbia's chance to close the gap still further was begging. Good play, the gap just seemed to open up. Alstead took full advantage of it. She's not had quite the impact that she did have, as Biljana Filipovic in this second half, number 26 for Serbia on the bench at the moment. Good save. Alstead gives away the 7-metre throw. Ball in to Pavlesic, fouled in the act of shooting. Lekic. Adelson jumping out of the way. Well watched. Tomasijevic made the save, kept her eye on it. Serbia bring it away. Chance here, Ognjenovic. Good finish. They're back to within 2. Oh, and it's a cramp for Ognjenovic. That's not a good sign. We've still got over 10 minutes left in this game. She's got herself cramp after scoring. She's had such an impact for her team. She really is one of the linchpins of it. They don't want her off court if they can help it. As soon as she went to ground, she called for the timeout. It's going to be a bit of a worry for Boskovic as to who he can bring in that place. He's got Bartosic and Nisevic who play on the left wing. So Ognjenovic goes off to receive some treatment. And on comes Nisevic, number 30. And generally, cramp is dehydration, lack of fluids, which at this level, it's the last thing you'd expect these players to have in regulation play in the first match of a tournament. Absolutely no way through for Ida Alstad. So much so that Serbia give away the penalty. Scored convincingly by Lindqvist Koren. This is where Serbia need to make a move, need to make their possession count here. Oh, it's going to be a 2-minute suspension. Alstad's off. She can't quite believe it. And in fact, if that's right, that's it for Alstad indeed. So that 2-minute suspension is her third. It means it's a red card for Alstad. She'll take no further part in this match. However, Norway can substitute a player back in her position. So they won't be down a player after the 2-minute period is up. Likely candidates for her replacement would be number 4, Oftetal, who plays the same position. I'd like to see who is actually going to go into the that position, left back. Lekic at pace, scores, brilliant play. She took that ball on the run, continued her momentum forward, sent Loki to the floor and scored. Took that one on the move. That's a great goal. Skittling the Norway defence in the process. And Lekic getting the better of Suland. Eren, no one available in front, has to go behind. Brabang with it. Loki, she can't find her way through. Oh, the deflection takes it onto the post and Serbia come away with it. They've got a 2-player advantage here. Can they make it count? Out to the wing. Oh, good save. But not at the second time of asking. And it's Jelena Eric who scores for Serbia. They are back to within a goal. Magnificent play, great save from Haraldsson, but it was Eric who followed up to score. Well, it's going to be a tense 8 minutes or so now for Norway. And they again fail to find the target. Serbia could level here. Just thinking better of it before they go charging down the court. A worrying few moments for Thorje Hergersen. Filipovic staying on court. She's been a defender. She has the ball now, working as an attacker. Lekic has a look and scores, and Serbia have drawn level. Well, some dramatic scenes here. The comeback arena has come to life. Serbia on level terms with Norway. How are the queens of handball going to respond to this? The defending champions, the Olympic champions, the world champions. They always knew this game was a potential banana skin for them if Serbia got the crowd behind them. And Norway have lost possession. The pressure beginning to tell. A few changes for Serbia. Kristina Lesevic is in, number 71. Ognjenovic still on the bench. Isavic taking her place on the left wing, and as a left back is number 26, Filipovic. Has the ball now. Oh, good save from Haraldsson. Now can Norway get back in front? Bravang brings it away, has a look, has the shot, denied by the crossbar at the post and by the keeper, and she's holding her face. But what did her face come in contact with? Was it the floor or was it Kripes? Comes across. Well, it was choice of 3 defending Serbian players who caught a piece of it.
2-minute suspension in Serbia.
And a 2-minute. Oh, that must have really hurt. So Poplasic gets a 2-minute suspension. Not sure she knows where she is at the moment, though. At last, Norway find a way through. And there's a yellow card here for Sasha Boskovic. Referee not happy with what he's seen. He's like, what have I got that for? You're having a laugh. There's no laughing matter. So after all that, Norway back in front, and they have a player advantage. As we come into the business end now of this match, just over 5 minutes left. It's been a really exciting second half. You thought it was pretty much all done and dusted with Norway 5 up at the half-time interval. Loki gets across and deemed to have made the foul. Serbia keep possession. Poor play, chance now for Norway, but it's a great interception. And just the right person you want there in the form of Filipovic. 189. Gangly she may be, but that was a very important interception to deny Norway what would have been a certain scoring opportunity. Norway defending as if their lives depended on it. Just to keep their lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, team timeout requested by Serbia. Timeout Serbia.
Boskovic calls timeout. Last throw of the dice maybe for him and his team.
Daj mi tablu. Imamo igrača manje. Ovako. Nema veze, idemo ovamo višak. Jedan igramo, jedan bez... Dođi Krpica ovdje. Krpica dođe ovdje, da izvedeš 9 metara. Staneš tu, zaleti se Marina, jedan, razume, jedan igramo. Znači daš loptu Marina pusti loptu Kikiju, Kiki višak Višketu, Viške Cepelin, Fiće, ajmo. Ajmo, Viške! Ide! Srbiju!
Overtallsforsvaret nå. Det er riktig nå at nå trenger vi den kampmålsettingen på overtallsforsvar. Det gjør vi ved å dønne til stede på kantene, tvinge inn løp foran.
Well, even a draw here for Serbia would be a huge result for them and would certainly give some hope to the rest of the teams to suggest that Norway are beatable and aren't invincible, but that's a good finish. And Anja Edin reasserts Norway. 2-goal lead, under 5 minutes to go. Between them in fast break goals. Norway just edging it, just edging the match as a result. But will that be the result? Chance, good save! Brilliant save from Haraldsson, and in fact, if she hadn't been in such good form, Serbia would have probably a 3 or 4 goal lead at the moment. That is a wonderful save by Katrina Lund Haraldsson. In fact, would suggest that Haraldsson could be a contender for MVP for Norway. Oh, that was lovely. But the goal's not going to count. Too many steps taken, that's a shame. That was great play by Herem. Haraldsson asking for travelling against Lekic, but it's not to be. Lazic back in to cause trouble on the line. Oh dear. The no-look pass nearly came awry. Lisevic trying to find Lekic. Lisevic can't find the goal. Well, 2 chances Serbia have squandered. That would have drawn them level. Boskovic not very happy. Interesting. 2.5 minutes left. Serbia now really having to force the issue, and that could play into Norway's hands. Loki doesn't get the penalty, but Norway keep possession. Offensive foul. Chance here maybe for Serbia. Norway scrambling to get back. Serbia trying to get away quickly. Lekic. Lisevic will get it back into play. Seems to be a little bit of uncertainty about Serbia's play at the moment, and that's the last thing they need. Damjanovic got a little bit lucky. It looked like she let the ball get away from her. Somehow Serbia keep possession. Damjanovic out wide. Lekic looks, has us. Oh. She had too many steps, but again, Serbia keep the ball. Passive play will be signalled very soon, you feel. But not before they score. And now there's just one in it. Oh, it's going down to the wire. 1 minute and 6 seconds, Serbia 1 behind. If they can prevent Norway from scoring here and go and score themselves, well, who knows. All hands to the pump now for Serbia as they try to keep Norway out. And a timeout called. Oh, Thorir Gerson calls the timeout. The Norwegian fans not sure what to make of it all at the moment. They're still in front, but this is a close game.
Da uzmemo loptu, da rizikujemo ovako. Znači tamo, pomeri se Marina malo ovamo, znači gdje je ova, Kaća dođe vam. Znači malo ćemo da ti ostavimo levo krilo više, da znaš. Slušajte ovako, Andreja, ostaješ skroz po liniji, a Niški izlazi da seče loptu. Da, Niški na beka.
Well, it's now or never for Serbia. A goal here for Norway would finish it off. But is there a twist in this game yet? Inside the last minute. No passive play signal yet from the refs. So Norway content to keep possession. Hand goes up now. And that's it, surely Norway have done enough. They get the goal to give them the 2-goal cushion. And that's a brilliant save, and that surely is it now. And Haraldsson, once again, has been magnificent. She's been the difference between the two teams on the night. So much so that it's Norway who are going to breathe a huge sigh of relief to have got through this encounter. It's all over. Norway have done it, but just. That 5-goal lead was eroded. And Serbia got back level, but in the end, Norway did just enough. Brave effort from Serbia. They can take heart from that. If they can play like that in their next 2 games, there's every opportunity they could make it through to the main round. But what a game. We said Serbia would be pushing Norway hard. They did in the beginning of the first half, then it trailed off, but they came out fighting in the second half and very, very nearly turned it around in their favour. Now then, who's going to be your pick for MVP? There's one from each team to come. I would suggest Haraldsson would be a good contender for Norway, and probably I think Lekic and Damjanovic played particularly well for Serbia, but it may well be in fact Ognjenovic having to go off with that cramp, who is probably favourite for Serbia for MVP. Norwegian fans delighted with their players. They've done enough, which is the sign of a good team to play badly and still win. All smiles for Norway. So players take to the centre to see who's going to get MVP from each team.
Best player, Team Norway, number 16,
Well, that's the right call, definitely. She was the difference between the 2 teams with her superb saves that she made. And it's not the number of saves she made, it's the ones she did at the time she made them. The EHF president hands over her accessories. Thoroughly deserved, well played, Katrina Lund Haraldsson. And it is indeed Svetlana Ognjenovic who gets MVP for Serbia. Much deserved for her. It's a shame she went off with cramp towards the end. How much of a difference might she have been able to make had she stayed on court? Well, we'll never know. Well, a thoroughly entertaining game, it has to be said. And for those of you supporting Serbia, I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats towards the end, and those of you supporting Norway, we're on the edge of your seats as well. A sigh of relief for Norway, and a good test of character from Serbia. But in the end, though, it's Norway who have the 2 points, beating Serbia 28-26. So here's the stats then from the match. Serbia with only 50% from their fast breaks, and that was the difference. If they'd have scored those 3, they could have won it 29-28. The difference that can make. So those are where the goals were scored. Serbia gave it their all, but in the end, just not quite able to seal the deal. What a game it's been. We hope you've enjoyed it. But for myself, Clayton Lucas, it's time to say goodbye. As we see the final stats, and you'll get to see the leaderboard. Norway will be top because they've won their match. I'll catch up with you again soon. Goodbye.
Norway.